Welcome back. One of the stocks that gained on Tuesday's trading session in an otherwise wobbly market was BLS International Services. And the reason for that was pretty clear. They received a near 2,000 crore order coming in from work order coming in from the Unique Identification Authority of India, better known as UIDAI, for Aadhar centers. Shikhar Aggarwal, the Joint Managing Director of BLS International, joins us. And obviously, the conversation will be focused on three important points. The first one, the company's execution plans, the volume risks under UIDAI order. What's the outlook on the margin post this order? And finally, the visa business recovery and the growth visibility on the non-UIDAI or government businesses for the company as well. So let's talk about all of that. Shikhar, thank you so much for joining in. First up, this 2,055 crore order. If you could give us a sense on for how many Aadhar centers is this, for how many years is this, how will the revenue recognition on this be, and is this volume based? What are the kind of margins here?
BLS International is very proud to have won this landmark deal, which is the Aadhar Seva Kendras, which is the golden project of UIDAI, wherein we will have to set up around 300 offices across different parts of the country, and to enable Aadhaar enrollment, biometric enrollment, renewals, update, etc. These are exclusive centers being set up by UIDAI in India. And the reach is going to be phenomenal this time. Under this contract, we have to maintain Aadhar Seva Kendras, operate, set up infrastructure, etc. We have to employ around 3,000 people. And the revenue potential from this contract is to start with more than 2,000 crores in the next 6 years.
Over the next 6 years. So this is a fixed revenue, or is it basis the volume that you generate on these Aadhar Seva Kendras?
Last year itself in India, my estimate is around 17 crore Aadhaar transactions happened. This model is based on per transaction as our business model. So we expect the number of transactions to be generated to achieve 2,000 crores of revenue over the next 6 years. It's a per transaction model, and the margins that are expected are around 20% from this entire contract.
And what are the volumes that you're expecting over the next 6 years that gets you to this 2,055 crore revenue?
Volumes, we are not exactly sure. We know the revenue that we will generate. Last year in India, as I said, around 17 crore transactions happened. I think upwards of around 2 crore transactions every year is something that we are expecting from this contract.
Yeah, but I guess it's a bit of straight math as well, right? If you're saying it's a per transaction model, then you need to be confident of an X amount of volume to generate this 2,000 odd crores over the next 6 years. Which brings me to the question of competition, Shikhar. Now, how does it work? I mean, what are the geographies that are being allocated to you? And you need to be in very unique geographies as well, right? Because if there are multiple Aadhar Seva Kendras at banks or other, post offices, etc., then that much more competition for your Kendra, and therefore the chances of lower footfalls. So how are you mapping this out?
Correct. So these are exclusive centers being set up by UIDAI. Currently, they had 70 centers across India. Now they're taking it to 300 centers that we will set up in India. And these are exclusive centers by UIDAI. So these are the only centers by UIDAI in the entire country. And this is the minimum volume that we will generate from this contract as per the tender that we have filed with the government. But as I said, the volume expected could be much larger as the number of transactions grow in the next few years and the change in regulations come. That is why, I feel even the contract value can even grow further.
Got it. So basically what you're saying, these are newer centers, unique centers in that case, and then within a certain radius, perhaps, I don't know if you have the number, there will not be another Aadhar Seva Kendra. So no issues there.
Correct.
You mentioned 20% margin on this kind of a contract. So does that kick in from day one itself, or is it a 20% level you get to it as the scale and the volumes grow?
Definitely, this project is a big project, so from day one, they give us time also between 6 months to 1 year to set up all these kendras across different parts of the country. So definitely, from day one, as the volume grows, as the volume starts coming, the margins will also start coming in. So at least in 1 to 2 years horizon, definitely the margin should come in.
The other thing is that what is the penetration of Aadhaar right now in the country? If you could give us a sense on, because in the 70 centers that are already there, a large part of the country has Aadhaar cards. And this is not something that you make again and again like a Schengen visa. So with the 300 centers that you have, Are those areas already penetrated with Aadhaar? On what basis is your volume estimate? It can't just be because last year it was 17 crore, this year will be that much, because those 17 crore are made and done with.
No, but every year there is updates of Aadhaar, there is new enrollments, there is change in birth name, etc. So these transactions are historically growing. So every year we see, big uptake in transactions, and that is how we have thus won this contract on minimum guarantee of volume. And these are exclusive centers by the UIDai. So this is probably like the Passport Seva Kendra, wherein they have exclusive centers to renew passports. This is by the UIDai to exclusive centers to renew Aadhars.
And you said minimum guarantee. So the government, irrespective, the minimum guarantee that you have is of 2,055 crores over the next 6 years, right? Anything over and above that would be positive.
Correct,
a bonus.
Correct. So this is the revenue that is expected to generate over the next 6 years. On the basis of this, we will be doing our entire investment, etc. And as the volume grows, this project has a scope of even increase in the revenue.
All right. And your non-Aadhaar business, the non-government services business, the visa business, if you could give us a sense on what's up next out there, any new centers coming in, any new countries opening up for your services as visa centers. What's your outlook on that one?
Yes. So see, if you see our first quarter revenue, we achieved 710 crores revenue and 180 crores of profit, which was a 50% growth compared to similar quarter last year. So definitely, a lot of new contracts that we won over the last 1.5 years, we have deployed. As I said, there is multiple tenders that we are bidding for. We are continuously winning tenders. Having said this, Aadhar Seva Kendra 2,000 crore tender also that we have recently won. There are multiple tenders in international geography that we are eyeing for. So definitely we feel that with the market penetration and our global reach now, we are continuing to maintain our growth momentum.
Right. Shikhar, just two clarifications. One, to Mangalam's question, new Aadhaar, changes made, you get paid all the same. There's no difference.
See, I don't...
To make a card from scratch or to sort of effect any changes in terms of updation, etc., there's no, BLS gets paid the same. There's
correct. Our service fee is, as you know, our model is per transaction based. Even our visa counselor services, even in this contract, it is per transaction based.
Okay.
For us, our service charge remains the same.
Okay, fair enough. One more question from my side. We are seeing a sharp reduction in, for example, student arrivals, etc., in the US. We'll have to see, we'll have to track how this kind of goes. You don't process any visas in any country, I think, for the US, but you do so for many European countries, etc.
No, we also work for the US government in many countries around different parts of the world with our partner. So GDIT is an American company. So we have partnered with them and we are delivering US visa services from multiple countries in different parts of the world, but not from India.
Oh, I see. Okay, BLS directly does not, but through your partner you do.
Yeah, so has that delivery partner as this happens? So we are delivering US visa services in multiple countries in different parts of the world.
Okay, and in your numbers, how does it show the US as a proportion?
See, we started this business only in September last year, wherein we scaled up to many countries. So definitely the volumes are growing. I need to check exactly if there's a big change in volume, but for us, we have not seen any big change in numbers in the countries from where we are operating.
Okay. All right. Shikhar, one last question. Just to get back to the margin profile. Now, your Aadhaar business is going to be a 20% margin. The rest of the business so far, in good quarters, you've gone to as high as 30% margin as well, right? So give us an outlook. 1 year down the line, when your Aadhaar business is fully functional, at a blended company margin level, what will the profile be? Will it be slightly margin dilutive?
See, if you see our margins in visa business, as you said, it's upwards. If we do segment reporting now, so our visa business margins are upwards of 30-35%. If you see a consolidated blended margin, last quarter was around 27-28%. So definitely blended margins will be little less. I need to check the exact numbers, but visa business margins will continue to remain steady. But definitely there will be a big jump in revenue. This 2,000 crores of revenue we will be getting in the next 6 years. Our reach will increase. So definitely blended margins, we need to check, but this business is, at 20% EBITDA margin. So there will be a little less blended margin, but visa business margins will continue to remain steady.
Take that point. Thank you so much, Shikhar, for joining in and giving us your views. Wish you good luck with this and more Aadhaar to everyone, all the centers that you open in as well. I don't know about your business or not, but you bear good news for the market. The Nifty is now back closer to that 24,600.